Good afternoon, and welcome to this Thursday's afternoon art. Together, we will be putting together a activity that we will see what are our good choices and our bad choices that we can make. And this week we went over a young fella who um, his routine changed for him, his normal routine changed for him, and so he had to make some choices on his feelings and emotions. So I will be going over for this activity what our materials are needed for this. So we will go with, I will start with the fact that we need glue. Okay, so we will need some glue. We will also need a pair of scissors. Okay, what I have are my little choices here, the little choices here that you can see, and I also have our little card. Okay, so this is our good and bad choices little card that we will be gluing our choices to. Okay, so to get started, I will take my glue because I'm going to need it. I've already pre-cut my choices out to make it a little easier and not take up so much of your time, but you will be able to see how to put this activity together. So first thing we're gonna discuss our good choices, okay, and then we'll move on to what the bad choices are, and I'll show you how we'll glue them down. Okay. So first thing I have is cleaning up. And we know that when you clean up, that you make a good choice with that if you clean up. Okay, you can clean up your art area. You can clean up your table after eating. You can clean up just as a chore. So these are good choices. So cleaning up is definitely a good choice. So I'm going to take some glue here and glue it down on my card. Okay, and as you can see here, I've done that. Okay. Next choice we have is raising my hand. So raising my hand is another good choice. Okay. So that way you put that under good choices. Okay, let's see if I pick up a bad choice. I'm not sure, but let's see. Oh, pushing. Oh, pushing. Now that's a choice that we have to see if it's a good choice or a bad choice. If you push somebody, that might not be a good choice. That might be considered a bad choice. So we're going to say pushing is a bad choice, and we're going to put it under our bad choice uh, area. Okay. So we're going to put it down here. Pushing is considered a bad choice. Okay. Next we have listening. Listening. And that right there is something we do in the classroom. You listen to your parents, you listen to others in authority, or you're just listening. It could be listening to a book, listening to your teacher talk, listening to a video. So these are good choices to listen, okay? So we'll put some glue on there and glue it down under good choices, okay? Next, we have using a quiet voice. And that can be whispering or talking at a low volume in the classroom. Instead of yelling, we want to use a quiet voice. And that would be a good choice. You make the choice to use your quiet voice, you are doing well. So that would be under good choices. And I'm going to show you again how you're going to put that there. So you have the good choices and your bad choices. And let's see if we get more good choices than our bad choices, okay? So look like we have here playing in the bathroom. Playing in the bathroom is a choice that we make, but we don't want to we don't want to, play in the bathroom because we could get hurt, and we don't want that to happen to ourselves. So we definitely don't want to play in the bathroom. So that would be considered a bad choice. Okay? Our last choice is writing on a friend's work. So, writing on a friend's work, we may not want to do that. So, we want to be nice to our friends and not write on their work. So, this, in fact, then would be considered a bad choice. Writing on our friend's work is not a nice choice. Okay? So, let's see here. We have covered a few choices, good and bad. And like I said, for this week, we covered choices that a young fella in our readings made, and he was able to turn some of his bad choices around and make good choices. And so that's what we all want to do, is if you make a bad choice, you want to turn it around and make it a good choice, and then you'll be happier. So for this Thursday, we did a art activity on choices, and I hope you enjoyed putting it together. Um, if you want, you can hang it up on your wall, or you can put it on, if you have some colorful paper background, you can glue it on there and just use it as a reminder as to what kind of choices to make each day. Okay? So I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for attending our art class today. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.